he's a scrub. See, that's how you know I'm the better Barksdale, because like days like that, we get out of practice at 11:30 at
No, we don't.
12 most.
We get out of running practice.
Exactly.
What's it called? Now, come on, you on the route.
Hey, what you want?
Let's see if his DB skills is really like that.
Wait, no, on the spot like that. I can bring Lindsay's on. What you want to do? I'm about to strap him. Ball, strap. Right on the numbers. Yeah, come on. I try to get a little rough, chill.
See, you trying to do too much. That's what, feel me?
See, DBs is where it's at, though. Thank you. Take 6. Cameron seen it first. He beat me. 1-0.
1-0.
That's
the start of everything.
Mark my words. I'm not losing not one one-on-one in the next 2 years.
By who?
Anybody.
But me.
Nah.
You gotta remember who I am.
In game
Donald
only.
Barksdale.
In game only.
I'm Donald Barksdale.
I hope dad see us and be like,
The third.
you're a scrub.
All right, bro. We're gonna see, bro.
See, all right. So look, I have no picks in high school. Might be crazy, but yeah. But the funniest memory, I'll say, dang.
Stowe Rock's game before he ran that like 70 yard. I already knew what he was gonna do. He was like,
Nah, what was the funniest memory?
It was some wild stuff. I forgot what happened, what he said.
Oh yeah, when Cruz hit bro across the field right here. Everything went viral. Yeah, they did go viral a couple of times.
Yeah, that was a problem.
No, it was funny, but it was messed up at the same time. I ain't gonna lie, we still laugh.
Funniest moment.
Oh yeah, when I ran him over. Yeah.
When did you run me over?
Yeah. You know, Mr. Donald, he'll tell you. I just lied, y'all.
Exactly.
I just lied. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't remember a funniest moment. Honestly.
I ain't gonna lie.
One of the funniest memories is him spilling noodles on me.
Oh, chill.
And I was out on the field, like a whole month and a half.
On the field, bro.
Goodness. It was bad.
On the field,
bro. That ain't.
Look, so let me give it a little story time. So we was going for practice. It was like, I think I remember something. It was 5. No, it was 4:50. And I came outside on the porch with a plate with a bowl of noodles on top.
Crazy, right?
And then, I don't know what it is. I think the door's about to hit me and I spilled on him, burning right on his legs.
He's lying.
Went to practice, I had to run all the way up and down the field.
Yeah, because they knew who I was. Donald Barksdale. I keep saying it.
I ain't gonna lie, here with Cruz, it was so boring over here. We just kept doing this.
Like, he's right here, I'm right there. We're just trolling, boys. I'm up in their face like this. Just staring them in their ass. Not even really going to my drop some of the times.
Man, I feel like us together, we're gonna be locked in at all times, but this would be the one times you'd be like, dang, this really, that's all they got. But what really, I ain't gonna lie, what really drive us is what we want to be. Like, for real, was what our end goal want to be. We always want to win. And once we say, if we're down, I ain't gonna lie, you might not never see us laughing, ever. Yeah, even if we start to get up a little bit, like, we know they could come back at any time.
Only time I would do the trolling is if we're already up by like 35. I ain't doing no trolling. If it's 12-0 in the night, no trolling until I'm up.
Catch us on a Friday night.
Yeah, catch us on a Friday night.
What day we play, Clarendon?
August 24th, 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Be ready. Movie, you gonna be back too?
Week 0. Ooh, I can't let y'all know if I'm gonna be back yet, but it's a possibility. I'm gonna hope y'all see me playoffs too.
It's gonna be a great game.
Oh yeah. Oh.
All right, we back at it. Prospect Media 210 here at Still Valley. We here with the Barksdale Brothers, Donald and Deron. You know, guys that have been around 210 since they've been 7, 8, or 9 years old. You know what I mean? They had an older brother, Dwayne Murray. He's part of 210. You know, came through, able to play here on this field, go off to win a state championship, go off to Duquesne, graduate, now a successful young man.
Yeah, so this is episode 2 of our preseason highlights. We got the Barksdale Brothers. Talk about some of the things that y'all experienced last year. Obviously, you went through injury and you had to take over. So talk about, you know, kind of the flow of last year, like how it was for y'all.
So last year, you know, something happened for me. I got injured and stuff. So me sitting out all the time, it's like you see things in a different perspective. Like you might see him score, but it's different though now because I see somebody else just walking down the field Like everything, it opens your eyes more a little bit. And it's like you can watch film a lot more. It's like you're missing out on something. That makes sense. Like without me, I play football whole life. I watch football all day, every day. And it's like me not playing, it's like you miss something. Like, it's different. You miss a little something. But it's fine.
Man, me getting the ball every single play of the game, it built me to before that I wasn't really humble, but after that it humbled me a little bit because getting the ball 24/7 every single play was crazy. So it helped the team, it helped me, it got us to where we need to be, but ended up short, but that was all.
Yeah, what I noticed about y'all two just coming up, just like you said, about football being everything. One thing about this area, this Homestead, Still Valley area, even though the population ain't big, but they breed football players. And the mere fact, you got a guy like, we seen what happened with the group with Parrish Ford and Amonte Struthers, your brother, Ty Hill, Zay. He was another, he was nice. But y'all guys was around that, able to see that. And y'all guys are like football junkies. Like, what I mean is, y'all just love the game. Y'all might be down on this field 12 o'clock at night with no lights on doing drills. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Y'all love the game so much. That's why y'all having success that y'all having today.
Yeah, so talk about learning from them guys and, obviously you guys being the new standard.
Watching them growing up, it's like watching the best team you ever watch in your life. So watching them win, it's like me growing up. It's like motivating a little bit. Like I also want to be in position my brother was, winning the state championship, coming home. Don't gotta worry about nobody talking to him saying he ain't do his job, do his part into his mission and stuff. So it's like low-key a blessing.
Watching them boys play, it was definitely a blessing because we got to be on the sideline every single game. Every single game we watched the mercy roll. Boys putting up 60, teams is at 0 still. Then we got to go on Hershey still on the sideline. Got these big old, it helped us a lot, especially now. I see what a winning mentality was because I've been around it my whole life, especially when I got to high school. I had Jay Burt, and then I had Chris Wilkins and Gregory Smith, so it was like everybody, it just helped me so much being around straight winners, people that's at one of the highest levels right now.
I want to go back to last year for a second in the Whippersnap championship game, because y'all was leading pretty much the whole game, and then they scored late, and y'all had one chance to win the game. Talk about that last drive. Just what was going through your mind on that last drive?
It definitely was humbling for the team. Everybody thought we were just going to go out there and just spank them just because we're Still Valley, reversing Beaver Falls. Them boys was prepared for everything that we had coming. We getting the ball, they was doing a lot. Definitely to make them win that game. Our defense, I'm back.
Speechless with them.
We gonna be straight though, definitely this year, surely. We just needed something to humble us, cause last year nobody was taking practice serious that week, so I understand why we lost that game.
I got nothing to say to that game. I got 0. I got nothing I can say about that.
Well, it's your revenge tour coming up.
Definitely revenge tour.
You know what I mean? So y'all lost, it'll humble you. All the great ones, they take losses. You got to bounce back. Look at Jason Tatum. He took a loss, bounced back, win the chip. You're going to be a senior this year. You want to go out on top, and then, after the Whippeal, you filter your way in the state championship. One thing about just being around you all from the team, from training, you all as individuals, seeing you all in the 7-on-7 league. One thing I say about Still Valley football, they play hard. Like, it doesn't matter, even though these two didn't play this season in the 7-on-7, injuries and whatnot, healing, but the rest of the team still, the coaches have them prepared. It doesn't matter what it is, they give 200% when they playing on that field. They don't let up. Yeah. And I know it's a difference. When I'm around certain teams, you can see that, like, they got the talent, but they don't play hard. They're too individualistic, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got great individuals, but what these guys are able to do, they're able to make other guys elevate their play. I see it. Other guys on the team will elevate their play, and these guys have earned scholarships.
To the point about this being a revenge tour, what have y'all been working on this offseason?
Leadership a lot. That was one of our big keys last year that we ain't have. We didn't have a lot of leadership. We just had a lot of players that everybody thought they was gonna be that guy.
Yeah.
We ain't really had that guy. So it was like this year, which I'm trying to get everybody on the same pace, like young guys to seniors, because everybody's still gonna need help at all times. So it's like that's my main thing right now. It's leadership and making sure everybody's in shape. So when they hit that fourth quarter and it's really time to dig, that's one thing about last year in the Beer Falls game. Boys was tired. So it's this year I'm definitely working on leadership and making sure everybody's in shape for them fourth quarter games.
One thing I might say is stop settling for like just trying to be good. Like I feel like we can be better at everything a little bit more, even if you can't even backpedal, you can work on it every day. Most people say I got good backpedaling, I still feel like I need to work on it still. Like I feel like we settle for less in a way. Like we don't be so locked into the point where we don't even have to hear nobody's mouth. Like we don't even have to get yelled at from that running the extra 10 yards or the extra 1 yard. I feel like that's about it for real though.
Yeah, I mean, that's the difference between winners and losers. Just seeing when I'm around. So yesterday, I had DeMar and Dane down there training them. The thing is, the cones might be 5 yards from the finish, but them guys is running all the way through. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what you got to do. You got to run. When you run the track, what you do, you run through. You just don't slow up at the end. So what happens is you all got caught up at slowing up at the end.
Absolutely.
And that's why they was able to catch you at the end and beat you all. Now you all got to finish the race. One thing about you two and Cruz is like that, these dudes be watching film 3 games before, like I was talking to these 2 dudes, they already on the 3rd game watching film. And I seen that with Cruz. Cruz against Amani was calling the plays out because Coach Fran told me he verified it. He's calling the plays out in formations before it even happened. And that's the same thing y'all 2 dudes too. Y'all be calling the plays out before it even happens. And even this watching without him on the 7-on-7 team, that was a big hurt because he can cover 3/4 of the field itself, So these 2 dudes, they be on it. Like they're already college-ready professionals because you ain't got to tell them dudes to look at film. They're already doing it now. That's what I mean by the football junkie. Yeah, it's 24/7.
Yeah, first time I seen you did it was on the Evolve 7-on-7 team. Really, you remember we was calling him Young Kenny Robinson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, a ball hawk back there. And then when I seen you play, I had heard your name, but I had never seen you live. And just seeing you, it's like you could do it all. You could play running back, you could play receiver, you could play DB. You got a little bit of quarterback in last year, but what do you think is your strong suit on the field? Where do you think you play at the next level?
I feel like on the next level, I'm gonna play like a slot type of receiver, cause I could play running back, but my body structure is not like college running backs. It's like 200 husky, and I'm only 180.
That's still not bad.
It ain't that bad.
Yeah, you can still get some handoffs.
Yeah, I feel like, but I'm way shiftier at wide receiver
right.
than I am at running back.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, your releases and your technique at receiver, like I definitely see you playing in that slot at the next level. At the end of last year, you had no offers. In that last game, I think you went off for like 4 or 5 touchdowns. You scored in every facet of the game. You had a pick 6, you threw a touchdown, and then you ran for like another 2 touchdowns. And that was all in the first half.
Yeah, definitely first half.
And then during this off season, you started to get some traction. Teams started to recognize you. How did that feel to start to get kind of that validation?
It just felt like everything's paying off because ever since day 1 of me getting to high school, I started out thinking I was like the best player on every, like, I'm the best freshman, all this other stuff, and I ain't proved nothing that year. So coming out sophomore year, humbled myself, but I still was a cocky. This year I was just straight worried about me. I wasn't worried about nobody else. So when this off season hit, it was like everything just coming how I wanted to happen since day one. So it's just definitely a blessing.
And talk a little bit about the patience, because you know, obviously, you're one of the guys in the WPIAL, but you know, you didn't start to get that recognition until this off season, and then seeing your younger brother pulling in Power 5 offers. How did that make you? I guess more focused, more like pull more of the dog out of you. Like, what was that feeling? You know, going through the process of not being looked at.
It was a tough process because I would be at home just going on Twitter scrolling, and I would see somebody that I know way better than get an offer, but it was like, don't worry about no one else, just worry about yourself. So seeing him get offers, it was a blessing. But sometimes I'll feel like, dang, where's my offer at? But it's a different type of process. He's defensive player, big defensive back. So it's like I'm a smaller running back. I didn't get to play slot because I play for Brazen. So it's like it was definitely up and downs with that process.
Well, you know, the relationship I got with Donald, I kept telling him it's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just got a ball, you got to take what you got to take care of. You know, everybody's process is different in the whole recruiting.
Definitely.
You know, just like we talked before, now they're offering guys a lot earlier because of the potential. But on the flip side of that, you still have to maintain that offer. Sometimes they offer you now just to get you into camp, just to see you. And then, you know what I mean, you'll know by the time you're going into that senior year, once you get that letter, on, you know what I mean, coming in, that you got the official offer. But, you know, for him, it might have worked out better that way with him going into his senior year, because now you got pretty much, they're kind of like indebted, like, all right, we really want you, rather than sometimes, you know, you see what's happening now, you know, you coming off injury, now you still got to stay motivated and have a good season, you see what I'm saying, to maintain what you got, you know what I mean? And that's the whole flip side of it. One hand wash the other, but these two dudes, you know, they're brothers, and I'm pretty sure there's competition within the household amongst them. That's just how it is. You know, they both want to win, but they love each other and they want to make each other better. You know what I mean? And that's what I see with them.
So talk a little bit about that competitiveness between you two.
I mean, I got this one. See, we do this all the time. I be trying to tell him, I'm the lucky brother. I'm the better brother. But you know, I be telling him defense is better, and just overall defense fill out the games. So, you know, I go from that to saying I'm the better brother. My dad like to already put his little input in, but besides that, we competitive all day. Even from the game to who's the strongest. Sometimes it's real.
Man, it's bad. So, how we try to say defense is better? If you was to ask him right now, I be trying to like keep it in the middle. If you was to ask him out of 10 reps, how many times is he gonna beat me?
7.
He gonna try to, I be trying to keep it in the middle.
6.
I be trying to let him rest.
6.
I be trying to keep it in the middle.
But
6, 7.
he
Give
can't
me
guard me.
60%, huh?
Yeah, I'll give you a
He
couple.
can't guard me, so I don't know why he's saying.
So what about hoops?
Hoops, he got it. I ain't no hooper.
Whoop
Now let's
him.
talk about track.
I'm still whooping him on the 100-meter. Yeah. I'm just more athletic.
No,
Let's say that.
no, you only got hops.
Come on, bro.
Hops. That's
You
the
play one
only
sport.
genetic.
Well, did you ever get your vertical leap? What's your
No,
vertical?
I ain't never get it. I ain't
You be
never
jumping though.
Yeah,
He be,
That's
he
not
got
soccer.
bounce. Huh?
That's soccer.
Oh, soccer?
Yeah, he
I
played
was gonna hit
soccer.
her.
You remember when he used to be a fat, chubby little kid?
Bro.
He came back from soccer 1 year. I'm like,
Yeah. Get real.
look at
Get real. Get real running up this downfield 10 times,
man,
20
that was crazy.
But no, I think that's good. You know,
Yeah, that's
honestly.
healthy.
Yeah, having somebody to push you. You know what I mean? Y'all just making each other better at the end of the day, and you're both dogs.
Just, you know, I've been knowing these guys since they've been so small. They've been in the program. They already been leaders. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. What they do on the field, I ain't surprised. You know what I mean? Their brother did it. They do it. They be locked in. Like, there's nothing like, it's just basically gonna come down to what school y'all gonna go to eventually. That's the biggest question. I know, it's getting close time for you. You know what I mean? I think I know pretty much where this guy might be.
No, everybody's thinks. No.
I
think
Everybody
but he got
knows.
time. He got time. But these guys is, like I said, they're already professionals. That's the same thing when I talk to, with me talking to Sanders about you. I said, if you look at Cruz, he learned underneath Cruz. You know what I mean? And we see what Cruz is doing and about to do.
Balling.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's a domino effect. And that's what I'm talking about, the tradition here over at Still Valley. I mean, it goes to, I talked to Coach Reggie, Coach Reggie probably once a month. And like, he'll tell me about certain kids. They'll come through the program and he'd be right on point. So I've always kept a great relationship, especially with guys like Reg, because he's indebted into this community over here. And, he told me about the Barksdales. Coach B told me about the Barksdales. And, like they had already been in the but, and then there's other guys like, what's the corner that just got the offer for your Dell been, he went from Garfield to over here. He's been indebted in the program, you know what I mean? They just got some guys. They got guys at work. What's the little short guy?
Samir with the safety?
The corner, play for Evolve.
Tyrell.
He might be little, but he goes hard. He out there burning dudes that got 10, 15 offers. Yeah. He goes hard. That's what I say. It doesn't matter. It's just a competitive type situation over here. And I've seen teams come in here with the guys and they totally just shut down. They can't even do nothing because they already come in here with a fear factor about playing Still Valley. I've seen it. Yep. They be nice.
How was it growing up over here?
Growing up over here, it was kind of rough though. So we're built off of trying to make it from staying over here. So it's kind of deeper when we play football sometimes. Like, we want to get our mom out, stand down homestead all the time, have to worry about us going outside to play with our friends or stuff. So it's kind of deeper playing football over here. It's like, you got a meaning. Most people just want to play it because they see other people play it. It's deeper.
It's definitely deep playing football over here, because it's like, we definitely came from nothing, but now it's like everything's rolling now. Everything's just rolling. So football is a big thing around here. You don't think you'll hear about a hooper around here. Last hooper besides Makai Valentine. That was the last.
Valentine probably could win Division I in football.
He could have went to Pitt.
Yeah, dude's hard. Yeah.
He could have went to Pitt, but he chose basketball. I don't know why. But that was the last hooper we had around here that was nice. Can't ask nobody else. You're going to hear straight football.
Yeah. Next person you might hear is in the 80s, and that's probably Coach Chap, our basketball coach.
What's so crazy is that on the team, when y'all won Whippeal, like, there could be legitimately Cruz, Greg, these two, Dell. Dell could play Division I football.
Sure.
I mean, he might end up slipping down to D2, but Dell's legit. There might be some guys on that team that might end up going pro. Y'all, like, and I'm not saying it just because I'm here saying it, but the percentages between some of y'all guys, because Greg is out up Miami, Ohio. He might not even shouldn't have been there, literally, but Greg is ridiculous, and he's like 305 and he's running. Yeah. He can run, like, he can move.
He ran like 4'9".
Yeah, like he's three. Listen, Greg is going to be could turn himself into a first, second, third round draft pick up there.
He went 4'9" before college. So
4'9" before college, because then you figure he lost weight. What was he, like 320?
He was like 320,
320. Now he's like 305. He probably running 4'7", 4'8", and he even hit the field yet. Greg be moving when he came down and trained. I was like, Greg be moving. Greg's a guy. I've been saying that for years. Greg's a guy. Yeah.
Definitely.
But y'all had them two. Y'all had Cruz and Greg. Yeah, just like in front of y'all, so y'all already know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? You already know what to expect. So.
I had 2 years with that, man.
Right.
Getting the run behind him like this, you're not getting tackled.
And he didn't slow down.
Like this.
That's
and
right.
he don't slow down. He's fast as you. So,
He's moving.
Yeah.
How is it just knowing like your brothers out there? Like you kind of know each other's tendencies, and you could probably just give a look, and you already know like what the other's gonna do. So talk about that.
So, like, his freshman year, my sophomore year, it was like we was on the same side though. Every single game, all 12 games, we was on the same side. So it was like we called it D block because it was like nobody. I don't think we had like 3 completions on our side. It was against Stowe Rocks. That was the first game of the year. So
y'all was losing early in that game too.
Yeah.
No, actually,
I mean, y'all played against Division I quarterback.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Because West Ham, we ain't gonna speak about that. But
That's
that's about 5.
So having him on the same side for me for that whole year, then coming into this year, that was a missing piece for me because I had to worry about more than just my assignment. I had to worry about everyone's assignment because if he's on the field and we're on defense, just let him do what he got to do. He's a ball hawk, so if you throw the ball, he's there. It don't matter where it's out on the field, he's going to be there. And down low, we got great linebackers, a great defensive line, so it's like everything's shut down there, so it ain't really nice.
There was times where they'll run slants, and if you watch the film after the game, it might look like I got burnt because every time they run a slant, they don't settle him at all. So he goes to his flat pick. That's, for instance, Beaver Falls. He had that pick 6.
Right.
We knew he was doing it because their coach kept going to his coach's ear. Oh, yeah, why are you so far back? I was on part of the plan. You used to run the slant, he's right up under it. Gone.
That was right there.
That was just little chemistry. We know we playing with each other our whole life. So even behind the backyard.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Right. You got that feel, the connection. Yeah.
So what's the driving factor for y'all this year? Obviously, you came up short in the championship this past year, but what's the motivation this year? Obviously, the end goal is the state championship.
Gotcha. We need that state. So back to what I was saying from earlier, when you're out for so long, you feel like you ain't even finished the second part of your video game. Like you got a whole mission to go. It's like you feel like you left off somewhere. Like you had 1 life left. I feel for real.
Hey, I dig it.
I feel like I got a lot to prove. Not even about just playing football in general. I feel like all over. Academically, on the field, I feel like I still got a lot more in me. I got something to prove this year for sure.
So I feel states is definitely like the mission. That's exactly what I'm trying to get. I don't care about the whip-yule. Whip-yule is just a regular game. Been there 2 years in a row. So
Well, you got to win the whip-yule to get to states. Yeah.
Definitely got to win whip-yule. We don't got nobody in our way this year.
It's just us.
Yeah, it's just us.
That's
So I got to prove myself a lot because coming off last year, I picked up 9 Division I offers. So everybody's going to be like, oh, we got to beat the Barksdales. That's going to be everybody's mission. Beat the Barksdales. Beat Still Valley. They got dogs. So everybody's going to give us their best shot every single game. So definitely make it to states and win conference.
You want to be
all that.
state one this time.
Yeah, this
Is that the whip-yule ring?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Okay.
I said 2 of these. I should be like this.
Besides that, that's it though, for sure.
So I got one more question for y'all because you talked a little bit about the chemistry for y'all on the field. How would it be to play together in college?
That'll be fun.
That would be too fun.
That'll be tough though. But we won't be on the same side of the ball though. But I feel like it'll push us. Like we know where we want to be, and him we might even be roommates. It's just better that way because we know we was at home. My dad knocked on our doors even if we's up. Nah, he blitzing. He don't knock either. So he don't. And I feel like it's gonna be motivating. Us being with each other, work out every day. I might try to take a day off on like a Thursday or something. Nah, you try to push me, come to the field and stuff. It's gonna help a lot if you do.
Definitely.
Not saying we might, but it's possible.
Right. I got to give a shout out to their mom and dad, cause them two, they've been they've been around in the program. Their mom will be asking them questions. She be on it. You know, dad's kind of laid back, just be, you know what I mean? But he already had them guys prepared, you know, on the field. That's one thing your parents, you know, you can't take that for granted, having them two in your life, pushing you. You know, they always got you plays. They always worked it out for y'all, you know what I mean? And, you know, your dad always was there. Always was there. I mean, since y'all was little coming. He's like, yeah, we got Dwayne, but we got these two right here coming next. I remember that. You know what I mean? So they was doing cone drills, didn't even know what they was doing. But guess what? When they got bigger, these dudes be doing this stuff like it ain't nothing now. You know what I mean? Perfection. So yeah, shout out to your mom and dad.
Without them, I ain't gonna lie, you might not even see us right here. Real for real.
We might be somewhere else doing things that we should not be doing.
Kept them in their life. It's like, my dad don't want us to make the same thing he made, mistakes he made. So is my mom in some ways. Like my dad, he's on us every day. It might even be, for me, waking up.
You don't wake up, I wake up every day.
It might just be waking up. So it's like, he's definitely on us. It's a good thing though, always a good thing.
So it's like, back to what you said, if we play college together, oh my goodness. That team, we're going to probably turn the whole program around because it's going to be both of us. I'm on one side of the ball, he's on the other. So it's like, they're just going to see us two pushing each other. They're going to see us working out late at night, early in the morning, doing something every single day to progress ourselves. So it's like, it will be a ball.
I could see it happening too.
It's possible. It's possible.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to hit on before we wrap up? Any last words?
Man, one thing I could say to everybody, stop comparing yourselves. I heard a lot, but comparison is a thief of joy. If that makes sense. I heard that a lot, and I have friends, football players. I'm not gonna say no names, but I have close friends that always compare somebody to another high school player. Might compare somebody to me, Donald. I feel like if one thing I could tell the people who's watching this, like kids or even grown-ups in some ways, stop comparing yourself. Dangerous.
Well, I can compare you to Marlon Humphrey. Is that okay?
Besides that.
That's who you play like. You play like Marlon Humphreys.
Because I see some of my friends be like, it'd be a bad comparison though. It'd be like them putting somebody else down because they're not doing what they gotta do. It's, sure though, that's about it though. Got anything you want to say, bro?
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah, you like that comparison, huh?
Yeah,
you play like Marlon Humphreys. Yeah. He be taking the ball away.